Okay, ladies, so I'm gonna organize it. That was the word. I will do the small packaging and then I will do the beautiful bag afterwards in part 3, I think, because I'm not that quick of a, for opening these. So let's look at what she has for me here. There's just too much, and you shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have that. That wasn't the point of it all. That is, I'm sharing some of my winnings from my prize from the. Thank you. I did share some of the flowers from the Elegant Embellishments swap. No, not swap, challenge, where build your own flower stash, and now she is returning because you won some of the bling pieces. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Oh, you shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have. Actually, I think I did. I didn't feel like I had a lot of stash on bling pieces, so it will get to a dry place. So I actually ordered over 40 new bling pieces online. So yeah, now I have tons of beautiful, beautiful bling pieces. So this one is, oh, it's from Mary Barrett. I just received one of her beautiful Christmas ornaments, and this is one of her bling pieces. I need to place it in the same bag again, because so I can remember who gifted me what. So this one, here you go. And they are just so lovely to use in the beautiful flowers. I love it. What is in the note? There's just who she is, what hobbies, including sewing, knitting, embroidery, crochet, tatting, beading, just beginning to do journals, and lace embellishments. Oh my goodness. Oh, she did have her birthday at the 22nd of November, and her favorite color is green. That is just great information about people. I really love that. I didn't have that much information on Mary, so thank you so very much for sharing that. Sometimes I wish I could just write to one of you and ask you, oh, do you know this and this person? Do you know if they like this and this? Or just ask, I have this kind in this color, but I don't use it. Where can I go? And I know that on Colette's Facebook group, it's possible to see what people like of color and what style they like, but it's not always that I'm on Facebook. So yeah, and it's not always I have a notebook beside me. So this one is from Julie Krabbenhoff. I haven't, Julie P. No, Julie K. Sorry. So on YouTube, she is Paper Play with Julie K. And she has been crafting for over 20 years, enjoying crafting with papers and trims, love making junk journals, card tags, altered notebooks, and loaded envelopes. So she's a paper crafter. I currently are a guest designer for Craft Supplies for You for 3 months. Okay, so Siobhan, you probably know her from there. Oh my goodness, a beautiful piece, this one. How did she ever make this? Oh, that's exciting. It looks like beads that is sewn together in some way. You can really not see this. Oh, it's so black. I can't show this, but it's so dimensional. There's just shadows everywhere. Maybe if I turn it a little bit. Here you go. So, I love this piece. This is really, really beautiful. And thank you so much for sharing one of your prizes. You shouldn't have. But yes, I did also share some of mine, and I know. And this is from Paddle Paddles. Oh, that was difficult. Pampered Petals. I am not sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. That is... Oh, I don't remember your name. And you're probably watching. I'm so sorry. Okay, I shouldn't stop now. Well, she has these two beautiful plain pieces. There's a golden with the rhinestones around it. Oh, sorry. And pearls and rhinestones. Here you go. And she has just... oh, that was a great idea. She has zigzagged a piece of paper in between, so she has two pockets. She has this plain piece she has put on top, and then some die cut on the same kind of paper. That is also an inspiration to how to work with what you got. If you only have one bag, you can sew it, you can alter it, you can decorate it. It's just the it's just the small details that gives us inspiration. And one from Lacey. Thank you so very much. So, something new I have learned about Lacey is that she is apparently a scrapbook crafter before she turned to laces and fabric and stuff. But I didn't know that. And I am so looking forward to see how you will inspire us with your paper crafting. It is going to be amazing, I know, because your crafting in fabric is just stunning, and it's just going to be even better with paper, I'm sure of that. So, can you see this? Yeah, here you go. Pearls, and it looks so vintage and so beautiful. Siobhan, thank you so much for sharing your beautiful winnings with me. That means really a lot. So I know what this is. So should we just go in and tuck into it? Because I sent some napkins, fabric napkins to Siobhan. She was talking about, she was doing banner pieces, and this is not that. It's probably in the bag. I hope she made one. Okay, maybe it's this one. Okay, but I sent her some napkins because here in Denmark we have a lot of colorful napkins, and nobody wants to buy them in our second hands, and nobody uses them. So I was thinking, why not send it to Siobhan? It was so cheap, and I just got all of those with colors and sent it to her, and hopefully she will make me a banner. And I guess there will be one in this, but right now it's actually a tashimashi. Look at this. I am so excited about this because I have no idea how to make it so sturdy as you did. I guess you have used felt. That's the secret about all of this. Felt, of course. So inside, there is just a ton of flowers falling out here. I'm so sorry. I'm just studying right now. This is a great idea. Okay, so we have the hanger here, and what you have done with the hanger, that is the simple thing. Some sari, beautiful pink sari with pearls. She had taken a pearl trim and just twisted the two together. So that's a great idea. And then we have the bow. Did you return this? Was this the bow that was on the back? The little handbag? I think it is. Or you have made some. I don't know. It is really, really beautiful. And my daughter is going to love this. I am probably going to give it to her. And I don't know where to start. Let's start in the bag, just to just have a quick idea of what is happening. There's applique, beautiful applique, actually. I think all of this is from Craft Supplies for You, and you have a rogue rose, a double pleated trim. It is sewn together with tulle. I'm not sure if you have made it yourself or it's bought, but it is pretty nice. And then we have the small flowers here. And now the phone is saying not much battery left. We have some more flowers, appliques with pearl centers. We have one of these beautiful ones that is definitely Craft Supplies for You. Applique with the pearl dangle and sequins and more pearls. I got some applique without decoration on it from Apple Plumber yesterday, and I'm probably gonna try to make something similar to this one, just to see if I can. And then we have the flowers, beautiful, beautiful flowers, and it's probably also from Craft Supplies for You. I think I will try to see if I can watch your videos again, because I have watched almost everything of it, but sometimes it never gets into the mind of what people have made, so I need to go over it again. So you have put inside a lot of beautiful flowers, the flowers with the tulle, and it's like the foam flowers and polka dot tulle around it and swirled it. And then what have we more? We have a clip, a hair clip. I got them hairpins, and with a fabric. Try again. A paper rose, and you have actually placed a lot of sequins or blank pieces in this one. Glued each one of them on this one. I'm just admiring your work. It's very detailed. Can you see this? It's just, adorable. Oh, I'm sitting at one of my daughter's chairs, and It's so low. So we have some firm fur. Maybe I should eat after this video and go back after this one. This is foam flowers, but I don't know if you've made it yourself. It could be. Maybe you have. I don't know. And it's. I can ink it. Is that correct? And then I can put some glimmer on the top if I like to. It is a funny material, these foam flowers. But the great thing about them is that they keep their shape. And you have used inside, there was a flower forming in the end of this. Inside you have used this beautiful, beautiful fabric. And you have put this beautiful pink applique and some more of these beautiful heart-shaped curl things. Oh, and some of the flowers. Is that a trim from Craft Supplies for You? I think it's adorable. So this is your Tussie Mushy, and this is really, really girly and really, really pink, and I love it. It's really, really beautiful. And then beautiful foam flowers. And look at this bag with the sequins. You are just amazing. Thank you so very, very much. These clips. I love the clips. I really, really feel inspired by them. I really want to make some. And these flowers is not going to stay in this. So I need to figure out how. But who wouldn't love to have this hanging? It is just amazing. Your crafting is just so beautiful. Should we take the smaller ones here? I think I know what this is. This is the lid to something that's inside of this one. So should we wait to go through this, because it's a metal lid? I hope it is what I think it is. So we open this one. You have used a normal tape, so I unfortunately have to rip it a little bit. It's your kite! Yeah! Yippee! This was not the banner piece, but it will come, I'm sure of it. And if it doesn't, I'm sure it will afterwards. This beautiful one. I asked you to make a kite for me, and you did. Thank you so very, very much. We have a applique of the Eiffel Tower, and you have stenciled it with some bling, and it's beautiful. And you have this gorgeous, beautiful piece of bling, big piece, and then some dangles here. And this is probably seam binding, I think. Organza ribbon, a crocheted, a cotton trim, and you have some satin trim with polka dots. is just beautiful. And you have, what have you done here? You have used some kind of cotton material underneath, and then you have put some curtain lace on top and a beautiful fabric cotton trim, beautiful cotton trim, and then a hanger. And then on top you have made this, I'm trying to just make it a little bit more fluffy, because you have done this with I think it's the squares where you have like bent it, and in that way you have made a dimensional material on top. I love this. And then one of the angels and three beautiful flowers, satin gold roses. And I love this idea of the fabric. A kite is going through the wind, and you have like these fluffy bits here, and it's just so lovely. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Siobhan. Thank you so very much for all your lovely, lovely homemade pieces. I will just have lunch and then come back with part 3. And thank you for sharing your gifts, your winnings with me. It is just fun that I could like inspire you to share. So thank you so very much. I am really, really overwhelmed with all this beauty and all your work. It's just amazing. It's just as fantastic as your flowers was in our first swap. So yeah, I will just have some lunch and then I will come back, and thank you so much for watching. And if this is the first video you're watching, I have a part 1 and there will be a part 3. And there will be a link to Siobhan's channel down below, and please pop over. She is guest designer on Craft Supplies for You, and she does amazing work. I think all of us know Siobhan by now, but if you doesn't, if you don't do that, you will. And she is just the kindest and wonderful person. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you in part 3.